Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be jumping back onto iRacing and we're going to be taking on this week's PCC race at Laguna Seca. So PCC, we've got BMW M2s, the Toyota 86s, MX-5s and the Renault Clios, and as you can see from this part of the clip, we are going to be taking it on in the Mazda MX-5. So without further ado, let's get straight into the action. We're going to be starting from P3, and yeah, let's see how we do. Get there, it's going to be up. Yes! Woohoo! There we are, yes. Oh, I'm having another accident, I'm over. That is why, that's huge. Alright, so here we go everybody, full PCC. We're starting in third in the Mazda MX-5 class, but we're going to get going very, very shortly as we head through the corkscrew. The leaders just coming through the final corner now, about to start their race, and we're away now. As nearly just understeered straight into the pink car before we even started really, but the leader of our class has gone, and pink car's going to go wide. We might just have a look around the outside. No, we won't, because I never remember the rules regarding overtaking when we're this far back.
The lead is gone off.
But now, onto the main straight for lap 1. We're going to tuck in behind the border, and the goal for this race essentially is to just gain iRating. I gained 50 by finishing third, so that would be the ultimate goal. But yeah, just to gain iRating is the main goal. But down into turn 1, that pink car is going to brake very late indeed.
Right side.
And then go a bit wide.
Clear the right.
We're going to get close, really close up to the rear bumper of that car. But then he's going to cover us off as we head down into turn 3, the right-hander. We're going to might just switch him back. He's had a poor exit. And we are side by side. Still side by side. He's left us the space. That was very clean. But we don't quite have the run. And we're going to get a car up the middle here. And I probably should have waited to make that move. But as we're going to hold it around the outside. Yep, that car on the inside is going to take it. So I probably should have waited a bit to make the move on the pink car. And he's just going to give us a small bump draft as we head up the hill towards the corkscrew. Through the kink, that was pretty nice. Number 6 is getting all over the place. So we're going to pull out. Is he going to come across? No, he isn't. He's going to leave us the space. And around the outside, no, he's going to keep that place. So we're not going to get that one. And we're going to have to settle for third for now. But we're still in a nice place in this race. I've just gotten a big off track there. Got hooked on the gravel. Oh, and those curbs. Never doing me any favours when I hit those. Down into the final corner. First gear. That was a very lovely apex. And wow, he's going to go very wide. Is Carazosa. I think that's how you say that. Or could be very wrong. I never know with the pronunciations. But yeah, P3, 50 iRating currently being gained, but we actually got to finish there, and it's a long race. So, we just settle in now, try and get a rhythm, and hopefully we can catch up with the number 6 before races end. Currently it's 7/10 of a second, so not too hard to make up, but I'm not exactly the fastest driver in the world, so we'll see how we do. We've also got yellow flags up in the left-hander ahead. Some of the GR86 cars making mistakes or coming together. Up to 4th. And then I quite like 2nd for this corner. Not sure about everybody else because it gives you the run coming up the hill. It gives you the revs and everything. But 7/10 still to the car in front. Oh, and I've sort of missed that apex slightly. We might be under a little bit of pressure as we head up to the corkscrew. And on the brakes. Oh my god, wow, big move there from the pink car. And that was a bit risky. I've just gotten an off track for cutting the corner. But that was ridiculous. I didn't defend it because I didn't think he was going to come back. I mean, that's a move from 3/10 back down into the corkscrew. Very, very brave, but we might be able to get him back here. Down to the final corner.
Right side.
That was late on the brakes, and he's just going to turn in, and we're going to make contact. Oh, man.
Left side.
Ah, that's a shame.
Stay on the right.
That is a shame. I went for that move. I tried to do what he did in the corkscrew, but I left him space the first time and he didn't leave me space that time. That's a shame. But that is a 4x, so we're going to have to... I'm not sure if I've got damage or not, but that's a real shame. I think I was there. I felt like I was there. I'll have to go watch that. I'll put a replay to that clip in this video, but we'll press on now. That's dropped us down to P4, gaining 25 I rating for finishing P4. I assume we'll gain something for finishing in 5th. So it's still not the end of the world just yet. But towards the left-hander we go. Second gear, really revving up that engine. Obviously don't want to be blowing the engine because that would be a very embarrassing way to go out of this race. And, ooh, we've got GG Griffin going off the circuit there. A little bit of a mistake from him. We're going to gain a 10th or so. But the leader in the MX-5s is just gone. He's a 7,000 rated driver, so he will just break away from us in 2 seconds. Already up to 10.9 seconds between me and him. 9 seconds between him and P2, just up the road there. But he's already challenging the Toyotas. Well, the last place Toyotas. So he's in a bit of a rocket ship at the moment, at least in terms of skill. Looks like these guys are going to start fighting in a moment, but a podium isn't off the cards just yet. Like, we shouldn't be giving up just yet. Like, we're still nearly there.
Towards
turn on we go. That was our fastest lap. So we are finding pace, just about. Second gear. I'm getting on the power as early as I can. 1.2 seconds to Griffin in front. Through the right-hander. Ooh, small dab on the brakes and it got a bit loose on me there. That was close. And we've got Alec Jones right behind us in the red MX-5. You can see him in the mirrors up there. So I wanna be able to keep him behind. Down into the left-hander. Really don't want to hit that little curb on the that red curb on the inside because that'll just launch the car. As we out to the kink, Jones is going to get very close. He is smart enough to not try a move in the kink. But we've both had alright runs through there. Will he try it into the corkscrew? I won't defend it too hard if he tries here. And he is not going to try there. Down to first gear, corkscrew, turning in, and dropping down the hill. Those guys are starting to break away slightly now from me. I think I've got a tiny bit of damage on the front end. I don't have as much turn in as I did. So a small problem there. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. And into the final corner. First gear, always. Never really going to be taking it in second. As, whoa, we've got a Toyota was in the catch fence there. That was interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, that Toyota was in the catch fence. That was interesting.
How did you Alec Jones? Why are you not on GRE?
Oh, that was a bit
My
deep.
VR lost connection there. Sorry about that. If I ruined anyone's race.
No, you didn't ruin anybody's race, mate. It was just a bit interesting to see a Toyota floating on the main straight.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi leaked out or something.
Yeah, we came out of the final corner when you were levitating there. I thought it was the second coming of Christ, to be completely honest. Didn't realise you drove a Toyota. Oh, now we're going to get a run from Jones. Here he comes.
Stay on the right.
And we're going to lift off. He will go up the inside, and oh, I wanted to switch back, but that's not going to happen. That's a bit of a shame. We've got the other guys slowly catching us up. But now let's see if we can fight back on Alec Jones. He is our main competitor in this race. So let's see if we can do it. Down the hill. That was very solid indeed. Not bad, but he's already breaking away from us a bit. He went a bit wide there, and we're going to gain a bit of time back. Gain a lot of time in the braking zone for the final hairpin. That is where I am quicker than him. So we'll use that to our advantage. Someone is messaging me. And I've missed a shift because of that. Oh. just Facebook going off.
4882.
But GG Griffin is now just trying to catch up to the second place car. Down to first for turn 1. And 7 tenths is the gap, but we are pulling away now. Once we've stopped battling, we are pulling away from the cars behind, so I don't think they will be a massive concern. Through we go, up to 4th gear. Now, 15 minutes left in this race, so we're progressing nicely. Down to 2nd gear. And, oh, I think Jones has gone a bit wide. Yes, he did go wide there. So that's going to cost him a little bit. Gap is now down to 5 tenths. Round we go through the kink. Those guys in front are now getting close together. So this race is starting to shape up nicely for a few cars. Down to 2nd. Oh, and GG Griffin is...
Shit, I got a mailman outside, mate.
He's got a... and yeah, GG Griffin has got a slowdown flag, which he's now served.
What about time?
Something's going on in the BMW class.
To just leave it on the window still.
The leader just did a 36.0.
And the leader was just done a 36.0. So a very quick lap there.
Send that motherfucker back.
And David Laborda, the man we made contact with at the start, is back up into 6th place. So that's not good.
Probably did, but the mailman did it for me.
Sounds like he's getting a delivery. That's quite funny. Braking late for the right-hander. And PCC, it really demands a lot of racecraft skill. Obviously having to verse so many different cars all at once. Round we go. And it requires you to be mighty quick, because there are some feisty cats in this series. I mean, just look at our class. We've got Lou Mack, the 7,000 rated driver, really pressing his advantage out in front. There was a big mistake for Alec Jones there in front of us. So we're going to catch up slightly. Through the kink. Oh, when I hit that curb, I thought that was curtains for my race, then I thought the suspension was going to collapse. But we're okay for now. Just going to clear some of the dirt off the windscreen. Down to 2nd gear. He's gone very wide, taken a very interesting line through the corkscrew, has Jones, but he's starting to break away a bit now. And I've just realised if we finish in P5, we're going to be breaking even on iRacing. We won't gain any, we won't lose any, which isn't the end of the world. It means I would stay 1800, but I don't really intend to stay right on the limit for 1800 for much longer. Onto the main straight. And I think just in a few laps time we're going to be seeing the appearance of the fastest guys in the BMW M2. So they're going to be lapping us shortly. And Jones is just starting to break away now, which is a bit of a shame. I would like to have raced him more. It's not going to happen. Turning in early. I do turn in a bit earlier than Jones does for that right-hander. And same with this corner. Maybe he's taking a slightly better line. I might have to experiment a bit with that. Through we go. Hopefully, I mean, if he just makes a few more mistakes here and there, we might catch him up, but he's starting to break away now, so this is not good. Crucial thing is David behind is not catching us up or making any significant gains, so we don't have to worry about him, which is very, very good. Down towards the corkscrew, 2nd gear. Some might take it in first, but 2nd is definitely the better gear to go with because you get a better exit coming out. Down into the left-hander. One of the hardest corners, I think, in the world to get correct is that one we've just gone through. Very deceptive, and you want to go wide and cut back in. Not many corners. And, yeah, combined with the camber, not many corners have that sort of challenge. So, also one of my favourite corners. It's very awesome.
You two guys are already in the traffic?
But yeah, the K1 BMWs is now in traffic. So they're just starting to catch the last place car in our class, which is Dean Bajevic. Down into
I
turn
arrived
one
at the first
again.
35.
Oh, I went a bit deep, maybe a bit too
Oh, I
late on
see
the
you.
brakes. We'll get a better exit though because of that. GG Griffin
On
still
the
just
straight it's okay, in
pressuring
the corkscrew, that's
Justin
where
a
the
little
pain
bit.
of overtaking traffic comes.
Down we go. Not bad through there. Gap's now 2.5, so yeah, Jones is just stretching that gap, which is a shame. Down to third, second, and out we go. We've got a car off in the corkscrew. That is a GR86. That might have been involved with the leader MX5 possibly. Round we go. He's going to get moving again now. But yeah, a bit of contact being made. Rising over the crest. And I've actually gone down to gear 1 for that. We're going to short shift up to second so we get the exit. But look at the gravel all over the circuit through there. It's just so much of it. But look at P2 and 3, they're really fighting
10
now.
minutes to go.
So they're getting very close.
Going
Only
well.
10
Big
minutes to
minute.
go in this race. And I think we're going to be seeing a big battle between P2 and 3 before this is done. And there, look at that, 0.2 of a second between them.
Thank you, Jonas. Appreciate it.
1/10 of a second in some parts of the circuit, so it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds.
38.9.
Hopefully they make contact and maybe have a spin, which would put us back into an iRacing game position. And getting it turned in. Second gear there, nicely done.
Watch out, coming inside line.
Second gear again. Try not to clip that red curb. David has actually caught up about second on us in the past 3 laps.
Thank you, Major, a gentleman.
So it's not actually over just yet.
There was plenty of space, thank you.
Yeah, we might be seeing him towards the end. It depends on what happens with these cars, which are coming through to lap us. Second gear now. Whoa. And up the hill. Down into the kink. Yeah, I never really have any confidence through that kink corner. It's always a corner I've struggled with at Laguna Seca. But GG Griffin still 0.2 behind Justin. So they're still fighting, but they're fighting in a way where it's not costing them any time. They're actually gaining time on me. Probably they're benefiting from slipstream and other things. And David has just been lapped by P1 and 2 in the BMW class, and they will be lapping us next. You can, just see them in our mirrors now. So when I get the opportunity, I will very much be jumping out of the way of the leader. I do not want to get in the way of him at all. Down the main straight. Will he clear before turn 1? I think he will, so I'm just going to hold my line. He'll go to the right hand side and easily clear me there, and that's how
I'm going inside, Thomas.
you let people through. I've just been letting know that he's going to the inside, so
Outside
I'm going to
line.
let that
Oh,
happen.
I overcooked it.
Oh,
Clear the right.
inside became the outside there, Parker. I'll let you through in the next corner. And then I'm going to lift off, let him go, and that's how you do it. It's all about cooperation there. Perfectly done.
Appreciate you, Thomas. That was a little scary. My bad.
No, all good. Don't worry about it. Communication's the important thing, so appreciate that. And then we've got another BMW coming up behind us. That one is actually for position. He must have had an accident maybe lap 1 or 2, so he's now caught up to us. And we will let him go. He might not be lapped, but he is for position. Oh, and he's just going to dive me.
Stay on the right, clear on the left.
So he's going to do that. I'm going to make him go to the outside, because he's going to be an idiot.
Clear
But
the
yeah,
right.
that is not the place to be passing somebody. I know it's racing, but yeah, when you're the quicker car, just wait for the next straight.
Closing on you.
He wouldn't
To
have
get
lost
you.
much.
1
Here is David
second.
again. He has now caught us up because of those lap cars that cost me a lot of time. So we might even lose iRating in this one now, but we'll see. Down into the next corner. We've got Jure coming up behind. So he might be doing some lapping. He'll probably catch me in turn 1. And Alec Jones is now lifting to let Parker through. So that gap is now up to 5 seconds. That's a big gap there.
Faster car coming up quick.
And here we go. We're going to get Jure. He's going to come through on the outside. And that's now clear. perfect, so we don't lose any time because of that. Oh, actually, we might do slightly. He was sort of checked up in the apex of the corner there. But yeah, we've got 0.7 of a second to David. So now we've just got to hold him back for 5 minutes. So about three or four laps. Let's see if we can do it. I'm surprised he's actually come back this far into the race. It's actually quite impressive. Down and towards the left-hander. So I get the feeling he might try something into the corkscrew again. If he does, I will be defending that hard, because this is the final position which I might lose. So I'm going to defend it with everything I've got through the kink. He's made a small error there. It's going to be 0.4 of a second, so that is definitely, even for him, that is not dive bomb range. As up to the corkscrew we go. Second gear. Oh, I've got an X. Is that going to be a black flag? That is not going to be a slowdown. I'm very lucky there. I thought I was going to have to give up time. But it's 0.6 of a second still to David.
5 minutes to go.
And we've got 5 minutes to go now. So it's all to play for here at the end. Into the final hairpin. That was a lovely apex. David's gone a bit wide. And TKS message from GG Griffin. Not sure what's going on there. He's actually, he's gotten through on Justin, which I didn't pick that up when that happened. But interesting development there. Down towards turn 1 again. David had a look up the inside.
Thanks, Dane.
And he's not going to get anywhere near just yet. Gap's now going to be 0.3 of a second. Into the right-hander. Through we go. Up to third. Actually quite nervous with this one. I really want to finish in this position. 0.4 of a second. And doesn't look like there's going to be any accidents happening, so what I wouldn't mind if there's an accident, that would bring me up into an iRacing gain position. But here comes David. Is he going to go for it? He is going to go for it. Of course he is.
Stay on the right.
Oh yeah, okay, and he's just going to hit me. Yeah, thanks David. I didn't have anywhere to go. He's just boxed me out completely, and now I'm going to lose iRacing. Oh, and that's such a shame. Let's see if I can get him back.
What the fuck was that, man?
Down through the corkscrew, still gaining time. If I get the chance, I'm going to go back up the inside in the hairpin, like I tried to do the first time.
Especially being a lap down.
To this corner. Oh, we've got a very nice run here. Is he going to cover it off?
Right side.
First gear again. I think he's learned his lesson. Yes, he has.
Not
Not going to turn in that time, and we're going to retake the position. So we're back up into 5th place. And this is a very close race right now. There's a mess going on in turn 1 with lapped cars. Down into turn 1. He has a little look. Nothing doing there, because I'm going to cover that off. Second gear now, and we've got cars off. Big accidents. MX-5 off, BMW off. It's still a BMW. Is he going to pull back out onto the track? No, he isn't, so he's going to be sensible. But there was an MX-5 with contact. It was Justin and Alec Jones. So they've been now dropped down, and they're going to start fighting each other. So big for this race. Down to second gear. As we now rise up the crest. Is he going to try the same move? He does have a good exit. Not sure if he's going to go for it. If he does, I'm going to be very annoyed.
The car coming up quick.
And he isn't going to go for it. But now we've got BMW coming up behind. There's Alec Jones losing time. Just about there now, battling each other. And David bullied out the way by the BMW behind. I believe that is the one that made the mistake.
Sorry, man.
And I've just gotten another X, so I might lose a bit of safety rating in this race. Not gonna lie. Round we go. Oh, and BMW has just gone off the circuit.
Inside.
And into the final corner.
Thank you.
The car coming up quick.
And then he should just wait for the main straight. He'll easily get me in the faster car. Out of the final corner. There he goes. And that's easy for Dav Perez. So he's gotten past me now.
39.316.
And then there goes Ollie. He's going to go past 2. And we've got 1 second between myself and David, with really only 2 laps to go now in this race. Yeah, this will be our penultimate lap. Just looking at where the leader is, he's coming up to the corkscrew now. Now it's going to be close on these final 2 laps, but we've got work to do to keep him behind. It's going to be so close. It's up into the down to 2nd gear, I should say. Stuttering for words. Around we go, 2nd gear, up to 3rd, still 8 tenths to David. So maybe just losing a bit of pace in that Mazda behind us. Crucial for him. He's actually going to gain a 10th through the kink, so maybe not. Rising up the crest, clip that curb, 2nd gear. Oh wow, and he's really closed up in the braking zone. Clipping the gravel again. There was no X that time, so we did have 2 wheels on the circuit.
Slow car ahead.
Round we go. Oh, we got a BMW off. That's Perez.
Timo and Parker, it was a pleasure sharing a track with you, mate. You two are
Round
fast.
we go. We've actually got a BMW coming into the pits. That's Ollie Schwartz.
White flag next time.
And we've got the white flag on
That's
this
where
lap.
Remo got faster as we hit traffic.
So
Fucking
this will be
crazy.
the final lap of the race. Just
Yeah,
got
I've
to
been
keep
looking
David
at it
behind for 1 lap. Can we
And
do
I was
it?
just wondering, how does one slice through traffic?
8.782.
Down into turn 1 for the final time.
Guys, it's
And there he goes.
experience.
He tried it. Definitely tried it. He had a look, but that's not going to happen. We're going to
You
cover
two
the inside,
Both really
but he's
fast,
not actually going to
especially
get there,
Parker.
so he's
For a
going to
lot
back out of
laps,
it.
I thought, oh,
We're gonna
you
defend.
will get me.
David, he's still going to try it. He's going to try
He was
everything he
sniffing
can.
your asshole for the half of the race, mate. He was really in your ass. all I
Up
could do
towards
was
the
watch from afar.
left-hander. This is so close. They're having a bit of
Can't
banter
believe I
in the
did a
voice chat.
34.5 in quali and just did a
2nd
32.8.
gear as we head up the hill. This is going to be so
Yeah, I
tight.
never ran sub
at the very end.
32 until this race, and then I ran 2 back-to-back.
And then, oh, David, he had a look at the
Right.
inside and
Ran
he's on
out
the
of
gravel.
fuel.
That's going to cost him a lot of time. He's going to drop down to 9
Rookie
tenths of a
mistake,
second
mate. Rookie
behind.
mistake.
And over the crest,
Wasn't
down to
me, it was
first.
Coach
Actually, I
Dave's
shouldn't have
fault.
gone down
The
to
setup was
first.
wrong.
Leaving it in second.
I put 38
David's now
liters in it, and it's
1.1
fine.
behind. So I don't think he's going to get the
Yeah,
opportunity to lunge me into the
35,
final
I think.
corner. That's what I was mainly worried about in this race. 2 corners to go now. Getting that a very nice apex
I mean,
there.
35
7
work, I
tenths
guess,
of a
but
second is
just
the gap. It was off the circuit again. And then
Just a few
final
savings.
corner,
Pushing the whole
first
time,
gear,
so, you know.
swinging out. And he is not going to get the run to the line. So we're going to get it. It's going to be P5 ahead of David in
Yeah,
a
guys,
very
great
close
Had a lot
race.
of,
There we
clean
go,
overtakes
yes.
With the lap traffic. Also, Parker, great pace. You
All
give me
right,
the
big
pressure
ticket
I needed for
flag.
this race to be consistent, and also you,
Great job, driver.
Yuri. I wish you all the best for the future, building up your setup. You're a fast driver, and with better setup, I think you also will be a great and consistent driver. So I think you will have a great future in sim racing.
That's so nice. Thank you, mate. Have a good day, mate.
Yeah, good race, everybody. Sorry about the contact at the start. David on like lap 2 or whatever it was just a shame that happened. It was just a shame that happened. I couldn't really do anything about it. I'll go have a look back at it now. But yeah, good race, everybody. That was a load of fun. Thank you. Well, there we have it, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. That was a ton of fun to make. Bit of a chaotic race, but that's how it goes with PCC. Anyways, that'll do it for this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.